What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Taking a Risk with George. I'm here. You're here. Let's skip the stimulus for today and get to some funny news. And make sure you watch the video to its entirety because I have a special message for you at the end of the video. You don't want to miss it. Alright, so today's first headline comes to us from the mythical land of Florida, one of my favorite places to find stories about. So, Florida woman finds one of my raccoons in her Christmas tree. A Florida woman captured video of the chaos that ensued inside her home when her dog alerted her to a raccoon climbing her Christmas tree. The woman said she awoke to the sound of her dog growling at 4:15 in the morning, and a brief investigation uncovered the reason for the canine's disquiet. Disquiet? I didn't know that was a real word. Disquiet. Why didn't they just say ruckus? Ruckus of the raccoon. A raccoon had apparently entered the home through the dog door and was climbing the Christmas tree. The woman taped the raccoon climbing up the Christmas tree, and the video shows the dog knocking the tree over in an attempt to reach the raccoon, sparking a chase throughout the house. Oh man, this is like a cartoon. The raccoon ran away from Freedom, the dog's name, jumped on my chandelier where it swung for like 30 minutes. Now, when she says chandelier, I guarantee she means beer bottle chandelier. The video shows the woman using a broom to shove the raccoon free from the chandelier, or chandelier as I like to call it. She said the raccoon ended up fleeing the house through the door in which it came. I tell you, I send these guys in to get one specific thing. Just grab the presents. That's all you gotta do. Just grab the presents and get out. What are you doing climbing the tree? That wasn't part of your description. That wasn't part of your job. Those were not your instructions. Get in, get the presents, get out. Alright, this next story has one of the best headlines I have ever read in my entire life. Porch pirate steals bait box filled with cat poop. Doesn't get much better than that. An Ontario woman never would have guessed Canada. Is Canada turning redneck or something? What's going on here? I thought Canada was supposed to be like the gentle, nice people, and now they're turning out to be savage Floridians. Maybe that's where she's originally from. An Ontario woman fed up with package thieves said she left a box of poop on her front porch, and it was stolen within 40 minutes. The woman, a Hamilton resident, said she'd had several packages disappear from her front porch during the past 3 years. So she decided to set out a bait box filled with cat poop. It took her 3 years to figure out to set out a bait box of cat poop. Yeah, I guarantee it will not be her last. I hope and pray that she puts like a spring trap in one of them so when they open it, it just explodes all over them. And please, I hope she has some kind of digital recording device that she can broadcast it while it happens live. That would be incredible. I live on a very busy downtown street. My front door pretty much opens out onto the sidewalk. I've had a number of packages stolen in 3 years I've lived here. Her words. As a result, I have very clear label for all my Amazon packages indicating that they should ring my video doorbell. So she has a video doorbell. This is wonderful. Maybe she can catch the Springtrap poop exploding on the door, but I think people like to just grab them and go. A couple of couriers that Amazon uses almost never read the labels, so the results in my packages being stolen fairly often. She said the box of poop was stolen within 40 minutes of being set outside. The homeowner said she captured the theft on video, and the neighbor identified the culprit as the same person who had recently swiped a package from their porch. So maybe he or she will get 2 boxes of poop this year. Alright, and back to the magical land of Florida we go. Florida man retrieves golf ball that landed on alligator's tail. What are the odds? A Florida golfer was caught on camera retrieving his balls from a particular dangerous hazard, the tail of an alligator. Kyle Downs said he and his brother were at Coral Oaks Golf Course in Cape Coral on Sunday when a ball landed on the alligator's tail. Downs shared the video showing his brother sneaking up on the alligator to grab the ball off of its tail. The player quickly grabs the ball of the alligator. grabs the ball off of the alligator, which apparently startled it, and it darts off into the water. The alligator in the video has been spotted before and is known as Charlie to golfers. I'm going to show you guys the video because this is pretty funny. Alright, so there he is just sneaking up on this little tiny alligator ball. and they both turn tail and run. Magical. It honestly looked staged to me. How the heck do you get a golf ball to land on an alligator's tail? There was a game that I used to play when I was little, and it literally was to hit the golf ball into the alligator's mouth, and then it would pop out of his tail, so maybe it was one of those scenarios. Who knows? Maybe this is just a life-size version of that. Our next story comes to us from Beantown, a 126-year-old message in a bottle found inside Boston Wall. Researchers in Boston are unraveling an unusual mystery after a resident found a glass bottle inside a wall with a cryptic note tucked inside. I'm looking for my khakis. That's my pants, not my car keys, my khakis, my khakis. The Boston Archaeology Program said a resident living in the Black Bay area found the bottle tucked inside the space between the fireplace flue and the interior wall inside their home. The N. Simmons rye whiskey bottle contained a cryptic note dated September 23, 1894. The note bears the name Tom Ford and the phrase, "I hope this reaches you in 2019 because 2020 is going to knock your socks off." We have a mystery for the hive mind this week. A Boston resident found this amazing message in a bottle tucked into the space between their fireplace flue and an interior wall, presumably placed there by past builders. The archaeology program said in a Facebook post, "Anybody have any ideas about N. Simmons, Tom Ford, or 6 on Shay?" Let us know in the comments. If anybody who is watching this, all 6 of you, if any of you have any idea what this message could mean, go ahead in the comments below, let me know, and I will go ahead and forward your message to the Bostonians who are asking the actual question. Alright, so from Boston, we're going to head east to get to our next story. Sea lion pup exits ocean, visits doorstep of Californian home. A 6-month-old sea lion pup wandered out of the sea and was found on the doorstep of a California home. Apparently, he was applying to be on the next Finding Nemo movie. The Manhattan Beach Police Department said the sea lion pup went for a stroll across the sand and ended up on the doorstep of a home in the Strand area of the city. "We are a beach city and sometimes we get visitors from the ocean," the department said. Police contacted the Marine Mammal Care Center in San Pedro, which sent personnel to bring the pup back to their facility. So the police contacted the professionals to stage a kidnapping, it sounds like. The care center said the pup was malnourished and was put on an intravenous line and given food, just like most wannabe actors in California. They're all malnourished. They said the pup will be nursed back to health and personnel will ensure the animal knows how to catch its own fish before being released back into the wild. Well, as they say, give a seal a fish and it'll eat for a day. Teach a seal to fish, and you just written the plot for a blockbuster hit movie. Alright, our next story is just a short swim away from California where we go to Wisconsin, the cheese capital of the world. Wisconsin trooper pulls over car covered with Christmas lights. Sounds like we have a Grinch on the trooper force in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin State Patrol is warning festive drivers about excessively decorating their cars after a trooper pulled over a vehicle decked out in Christmas lights. A trooper in the Northeast region recently stopped this car. Although she gave them credit for the creativity, she advised the driver it is not legal to operate on the road. The driver, Tyler, said he was inspired by similarly decorated cars he saw online. "At first I saw it on YouTube from like 5 years ago, some people doing it," he said. The trooper let him go with a warning. "She pretty much said she really liked the lights, but she's pulling me over for the lights." The teenager said he now is receiving requests from his festive vehicle to pay visits to neighborhoods and nursing homes. He said the lights will remain wrapped around the vehicle until after the holidays, but won't be illuminated on public roads. So there you go, some light came out of this dark story. Alright folks, and that's all I have for today. Now it's time for that special message that I tricked you guys into coming to the end of the video for. Please subscribe. That's it, that's the special message. If you go down below, you can find the subscription button, just go ahead and hit it. And if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, go ahead and turn that bell notification to all. If you don't want to get notified, go ahead and turn that bell notification to silent, but please subscribe. That way I can at least have your subscription and you won't get bothered by my videos. If you enjoyed the video, if you laughed a little, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Don't even worry about the comments, guys. I'm not going to beg for your comments anymore. So before I leave you all, I'd like to leave you with some food for thought. I was thinking about this earlier and I'd like to know what you guys think, so maybe here's something you can put in the comment section. If a clown farts, does it smell funny? Thank you so much. I love you all. See you next time.